assumption about gender is?
Question.
Assumption about gender.
One thing about gender I'd like to throw out of the box, especially for men, is the idea that they have to hew to standards of masculinity that are ridiculous and don't allow us to connect with other parts of ourselves that might be considered feminine.
I think gender is, well, it's a one or the other, and we as humans are not one or the other. We're accumulation of both. A little more of this, a little more of that, but it is not that, it is really not black and white in the way that we're brought up to think. So.
There are certain things that girls can do versus what boys can do and what they're allowed to experience in the world. Yeah, having had dealt with that my whole life and being more of a boy than a girl because of all the things I love to do, but parents, father saying no because I'm a girl. So, you know, and now it's like I'm non-binary, I'm fluid. So now what are you gonna say?
You're free.
That people can't decide what it is, that it can't come from you. I'd like to see that go. A lot of people assume you're assigned something, and that's not the way it is.
Oh, that it looks a certain way. Gender shows up in any form it wants, and it's fluid, and it doesn't look a certain way. That is the assumption that we put on it, not what it is. Yeah.
I think that colors should not be gendered. I think that everybody should be able to wear pink and purple and whatever color they want.
I would like nurturing to be thrown out of the gender box. We all are mothers. We all have nurturing in us. We all have the ability and the desire to care for one another, to raise children, to nurture and feed them. That shouldn't be gendered.
So dudes are always policing each other for like masculinity, and I'd like to throw that out. It's like you're not being enough of a dude, and it's very exclusive and corrosive.
Everything. I think we want to live in a post-gender world.
Period.
At some point in time, let's work our way towards that, and we'll all be happier.
I think the assumption is also not just gender, but all the impressions we make of people by the package that they appear in. You know, we're all humans. You know, and just to be crude, we're just a bunch of meat in a sack, and we come in all different forms, and that's not what's important. What's important is in our hearts.
I would say that the people most obsessed with other people's genders are the ones most confused about their own.
There's power in diversity. So please, 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 put your brains back in your pants. Put your brains back in your pants.